Let the rain fall. Let it fall over the part of you that still flinches at your reflection. Let it fall on the words you said to yourself in the mirror, words harsher than you'd ever speak to someone else. Let it touch the memories you'd rather erase, the missteps, the awkward silences, the things you thought disqualified you from being loved deeply. There are moments you carry that others forgot, but I never did, and I love you still. Not the version of you try to present, not the curated one, not the impressive one. I love the awkward you, the grieving you, the still trying you, the failed and starting again you. I love the one who shows up late to grace but shows up anyway. Let the rain fall on your shame. Let it fall where you carry weight that was never yours to hold. Let it meet your fear of being too much or not enough. Let it speak louder than the echo that repeats, "What if I'm unlovable?" That voice does not come from me. You don't need to become lovable to be loved. You don't need to feel worthy to be worthy. You don't need to believe in yourself for me to believe in you. I am not waiting for you to feel beautiful before I call you mine. Let the rain fall until it loosens the grip of self-hate. Let it soften the places where you punish yourself for simply being human. You don't have to like everything about yourself to be held tonight. You don't have to see what I see, not yet. Just let me see you. That's enough. You are loved. You are held. You are not disgusting. You are not a disappointment. You are not what they called you when they didn't know what they were saying. You are still the one I came for, still the one I stay with, still the one I call beloved. So let it fall. Let the rain say what your heart is too bruised to believe tonight, that I love you even when you can't yet love yourself. Just you, and me in the rain. Let the rain fall. Let it fall into the silence you didn't choose, the silence that settled not as peace, but as absence. Let it fall into the quiet between your thoughts, where prayers used to live, but now feel lost. You've wondered if I stopped listening, if your silence pushed me away, if your stillness meant you failed somehow. But none of that is true. I do not disappear when the words disappear. I do not require noise to stay near. I do not leave when you run out of ways to speak to me. I stay. I stay in the heaviness when you don't know what to pray. I stay when your mind is blank and your chest feels tight. I stay when you sit in stillness, hoping that's enough. And it is. It's more than enough. You don't have to earn my attention with eloquence. You don't have to convince me to care. You don't have to fear the quiet. I do not fill silence with judgment. I fill it with presence. Let the rain fall and let it echo this truth. You are not alone in the hush. You are not abandoned because your faith feels quiet. You are not disqualified because your mouth is closed. I've heard the prayers beneath your breath, the longing behind your silence, the hope tucked inside the sigh. There is no test in the silence, only invitation. Let it invite you to breathe. Let it invite you to sit without answers. Let it invite you to trust that love stays even when sound fades. You are not performing. You are simply being, and that is sacred too. You may not feel me, but I feel everything in you. The way your hands tremble, the way your chest tightens when you try to speak, the ache you cannot explain. I know it all, and I do not leave. You are not too empty to be held. You are not too quiet to be heard. Let the rain say what your soul forgot, that I am not far, that I never needed your words, only your heart. And I am here, even in this, especially in this, just you and me in the rain. Let the rain fall. Let it fall for the days you felt invisible, for the crowded rooms where no one looked up, for the effort that went unnoticed, the idea that was ignored, the how are you that was never returned. You've held so much in silence, waiting for someone to see without you having to explain, and still they passed by. But I didn't. I saw every quiet act of kindness, every lonely dinner, every tear you wiped away before anyone noticed. I saw the times you walked into places with your head held high, even when you didn't feel worthy to be seen. You were never invisible to me. Let the rain fall on the fear that you don't matter. Let it soak the lie that you have to be louder to be loved. Let it wash away the feeling that you need to be someone before you can belong. I saw you first, and I never stopped looking. When you walked in, I didn't see your title or timing or talent. I saw your soul, and I said, mine. I do not miss a sigh, a glance, a hesitation. I see you when you struggle to believe that you deserve to take up space. And I still say you do. Let the rain fall. Let it be the sound that reminds you were seen before you were celebrated, known before you were good enough, loved before you even knew how to receive it. You don't need to shine for me to stay. You don't need a crowd for me to applaud. You don't need a stage to be my child. You only need to be, and you are. So let the rain whisper what you're tired of asking. Do I matter? And let my answer be louder than the storm. Yes. Yes, you do. You matter because you exist. You are not an extra in someone else's story. You are not background. You are not decoration. You are mine. I see you in the hallway, the kitchen, the parking lot, the 2 a.m. darkness where your breath is the only sound. I see the choices you make when no one applauds. I see the strength you don't post. And I stay. Not because you're noticed, but because you're known. Just you and me and the rain. Let the rain fall. Let it fall without needing to stop tonight. Let it fall like a lullaby for the soul that's too tired to wait for morning. You've told yourself just a little longer, just one more night. But the night has stretched, hasn't it? Longer than you thought you could last. And hope feels like a candle flickering in too much wind. But I am here. Not with pressure, not with solutions, just with presence, just with peace. I know you're waiting for sunrise. I know how long you've been looking toward the light. I know you're trying to believe that dawn is coming, even as the darkness thickens. So let me be the light tonight. Not the answer, not the ending, not the rescue you wrote in your mind. Just the light, enough for one more breath, one more hour, one more quiet heartbeat. Let the rain fall and let it remind you that healing is not loud. Breakthroughs are not always bright. Sometimes holiness feels like barely holding on. And sometimes the greatest act of faith is staying in the dark and choosing to believe that you are not alone. Because you're not. I'm not waiting for daylight to find you. I'm already here, in the hush of the storm, in the ache of your longing, and the warmth that refuses to leave. You do not have to rise strong in the morning. You only have to rest soft in my arms tonight. Let the rain fall. Let it echo what your soul needs to know, that the night will not last forever, that you do not have to be your own dawn, that my presence is light enough until morning comes. And when morning comes, you will not find me arriving. You will find me already beside you with the same arms that held you through the dark, the same voice that whispered you through the night. You will rise, not because the light finally returns, but because love never left. So for now, let the rain fall. Let the darkness be what it is. Let your breath slow in the confidence of this one holy truth. You are not alone in the night. You are not forgotten in the waiting. You are not unseen in the dark. You are loved, even here, even now, just you and me and the rain.